Hi everybody. Thank you for coming back to the channel. So immediately, guys, I'm getting a sense of there's an energy around the collective today that is wanting you to examine your relationship, particularly either with your work style or with your partnerships. I'm getting that. There's something about maybe a sense of overwhelm or a need to fine-tune the details or look at things very carefully, examine the fine print, but you're also doing it in such a way that you're not being hot-headed in your conversation, or there's a need to not be to be extreme in our conversation. Like, it's kind of like taking a calm approach to the subject at hand. And maybe, yes, it's something you've dealt with over and over and over again. Maybe it's an issue you've had with a family member, a lover, a client, something you've been having to deal with for a while. And I feel like you're in the process. What you need to know is that you're in the process of closing out this past energy so that you can move on, because I feel it's almost like you have new desire, new interests, new wishes, new hobbies and pursuits that you want to go after. The issue, though, is you feel like there's something holding you back from attaining them, or maybe there's something you need to close out before moving into this next chapter of your life. So it's just, you're feeling a little bit of a sense of overwhelm where that's concerned. But I feel like this energy is moving through. King of Wands. Yeah, could be suggesting maybe power, our power grab, or the inspiration, the drive, the willpower. In fact, I think this is what you're moving into, this King of Wands energy, which is a leadership position. So maybe that lingering energy is only going to feel relevant for a few of you, but what is the situation for the collective? What's going on? We're also going to look at the energies of, I feel like you are deciding what you want to do. That's also partly where you're getting organized in your mind. I feel like some of you are saying, I've tried so many things in the past that I poured my heart and soul into, and they did not elevate to fruition for whatever reason. Life circumstance, obstacles, financial obligations, friends, family, whatever the case may be. But like I was saying with the Ace of Pentacles, you're getting ready to embrace a new opportunity, right? It's being given to you. But as with the Ace of Pentacles and with the Sun behind it, yeah, get ready, collective. You really are about to embrace this new opportunity, but the divine is going to expect you to put in the work for it. The work's not done. And that's really probably your channeled message. Your work isn't done. And that's the fact of the matter. When you call in yourself, whether it's to be of service or whatever it is you're doing, you have to understand the work is never done. It's never done. And oftentimes it's stuff that goes through without any thanks or congratulations or anything like that. Many of you know that. But the work isn't done. You continue plotting ahead and just understand your reason for why. Know your why in this sense. Why are you doing what it is that you're doing? Because as long as you can keep that intention clear with yourself, with the divine, your spirit team, and the universe, then everything you need will be provided to you. The Ace of Pentacles requires a ton of work. It's always a new opportunity, but it relies solely on you to develop it. It relies solely on you to see to its best interest and to make decisions on behalf of it and to make changes and support it in every sense of the word, kind of like a baby. Maybe we're speaking about literal support of a child. But again, your financial pursuits are kind of like your babies, right? Your dreams, your projects, your goals are very much a baby, a child here. Some of you are expecting or just found out that you're going to be new parents. Congratulations. I just have to say that out of the way. But just please know the divine sees everything with the sun here. Your efforts are not in vain. Also, I want to tell you. Yeah, what'd I tell you? 8 of Pentacles. The work now begins. The real work, I just heard, now begins. Your real work now begins, collective. Like I told you, that earlier energy was just some past residual thing that you were dealing with. The real work now begins because you've cleared all that X energy out of your system, or what you thought was your energy. So for some of it, you're feeling the tension and the angst of others around you, and it's not even your energy, of course, that you're picking up on, but it takes discernment to kind of sift through that, you know. I feel like I'm seeing blinders on a horse. I feel like, collective, you have your blinders set dead ahead of you. You're not looking around you. You're not looking at distractions. You're not looking at taking in necessarily even the opinions of other people. I feel like you see the finish line. The finish line is dead ahead of you, and you've got your concentrators on, your blinders on, to say nothing's going to stop me from getting there. Not this time. Not this person, not this thing over here, whatever that wants me to slow myself down or dim my light to make them feel better about themselves, or to allow them to catch up to where you are. I don't feel like you're keeping comparison that way. Like I said, I feel like you have blinders on to your success. You could have blinders on to people around you. In fact, I feel many of you, the chaos that's around you, if there is any, you're not even aware of it. Why? Because you see to yourself. You keep to yourself in that regard. And I hate to say it, but maybe, no, I don't hate to say it. Some of you are just flat out indifferent to other people's suffering even. Not all of that is necessarily a good thing, but I feel like in your case, in your situation, it's okay. What you're feeling is, I guess it's called survivor's remorse, right? Survivor's guilt. You've survived something in your personal, professional, love life that was very traumatic, and you've done the work over the years to put yourself back together and finally move forward in your life, and you're not feeling any guilt for doing this, for leaving others behind. Like I told you, the real work begins, and we have 9 pentacles here. We are concerned about the self. Us. Okay? Yeah, we have blinders on. 8 of Swords. Blinders onto the rest of the world. This is the energy we are coming out of. Understand? 10 of Cups ahead, collective. 10 of Cups is where you are going to focus. Absolutely. 8 to 9 and 10. And the 6 of Wands. We have victory and success ahead. What's that up there? With the Hermit, because we did the inner healing work. For many of you, of course, this is going to look like public recognition for yourselves, for your work, for your time, for the energy that you put in to everything that you do. You're being seen, you're being thrust up on the stage. Many of you are going to come out of your comfort zones, and you look good doing it. I'm going to tell you, you're going to look good doing it. For a while, this is where you were, and many people were okay with you being there. But at the same time, they wanted to know, what were you really doing? What did that inner healing work look like to you? Maybe you're going to tell them. I don't know. Maybe you're going to find the way to talk about these things. And I do feel part of you could be drawn to like Niagara Falls, or going somewhere of significance. You could be, I just heard Sedona in my mind. Sedona, sorry. Sedona was a philosopher. Maybe you just watch my Ancient Philosophers, the series on my channel right now anyway. Many of you are these ancient people in and of your own right. You're having the awakenings, and the hermit does his work alone, right? The hermit does the divine work. He discovers himself so that he can relay the truth to man. He's a quiet way shower, a pathfinder, the hermit. And this is also speaking, of course, to Hermeticism, because this is what they do. When you are okay with the self, and you stop focusing on everyone else, and you focus on yourself, I feel like that's the kind of person you want to be. And less is more, by the way. Your divination card, we have, bam. And I just heard Ascended Master Buddha. You got coins coming, honey. And you got nothing but coins here. I heard many of you are working with Ascended Master Buddha. And there's he, I believe there he is, right there, featured on that coin. That golden coin. A golden coin. Some of you could have just turned in some coins, or you're receiving coins. Oh, fire. Spontaneity. You're being more spontaneous. You're getting the signs. And I also feel like collective. Everything you do from this moment forward, and I want you to say it with me. Everything I do from this moment forward gives me prosperity, peace, abundance, and equal reciprocity. I move with integrity. And my actions derive mutual benefit for all involved. I work for the highest and greatest good. Many of you do. And because of that, you are making yourself of service because of what you went through. And when the divine hears you wanting to be of service, it will answer you every time. Every time. Many of you don't know what that looks like, but when you ask, what is my purpose? What is all this for? If I can't figure it out, and sometimes you can't, depending on where you are, if you don't know your purpose, ask, how can I be of service? And the divine will show you almost immediately. How can I be of service? Finally, all your hard work, whether it be through sheer hard work, prayer, or positive affirmation, has paid off. You have been blessed and are now supported by the universe. Prepare to reap the benefits, for a cornucopia of abundance will be showered upon you. Yes. While this abundance may not appear in the form of energy we call money, you will be amazed by both what comes to you and the unique ways in which it appears. Receive the bountiful gifts the universe bestows upon you with gratitude. This is a great time to start a new business venture. So shake hands on a new partnership or on a deal that is being offered. Keep your mind focused on the positive. Do not deviate into negative thinking, and you will never go without. Heads or tails, you win. And the incantation. I understand how I receive. It's how I think, how I perceive. My thoughts and wishes of what could be manifest in form and come to me. Yes. Now your desires are coming to fruition. Stay positive and open to new things. No need to focus on money. You will be supplied with what you need. Be careful for what you wish for. Understand the law of attraction. Ancient India was one of the earliest issuers of coins, which date back as far as the 6th century BC in China. Some of you could have scorpionic traits or dealing with a Scorpio. Just felt the need to say that. Fortune tellers used coins to foretell the future. Roman soldiers preparing for battle used coins to divine who would live and who would die. If you have ever flipped a coin looking to heads or tails to help you make a decision, you have practiced coin divination. Heads or tails, collective, you win. I do believe. Happy to see it for you. Okay, let's get your activator card. Number 13, yes, coherence. Number 13, coherence. Absolutely. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality we desire. You are literally coming into coherence through your intention and through really your positive mindset is working well with spirit. And it's not about keeping your positives high and thoughtful and 24/7. But you're going to notice that the more you try to activate this side of you, the more you're going to do it naturally. The more it's going to become naturally. When you set an intention and you take the time to be present in the moment, to be grateful for the things around you that are going right, it's all about where you're giving your perspective, collective. And I think the more you can stop to be grateful for the things around you that are already in your life, the universe simply matches your vibration and brings you more to be grateful for. That's literally it. That's just how it works. Coherence can be described as a state of harmony, union, or connection. In the new energy, and as a reference to the human being, coherence has to do with a state in which the mind and the heart harmoniously flow together. Whether we are functioning as an individual or a community or a group, the new energy is asking us to find balance between our thinking and our feeling. We can no longer rely solely on our analytical mind, nor can we just have our feelings guide the way. Every part of us has to come together in a harmonious, coherent state of being. Only then can we navigate these new energies to become multidimensional human beings that are in control of their reality. The number 6 is associated with harmony, balance, and love, and you may have been seeing that number. 6 energy. Okay, collective. This is a simple message. I thought it was going to be a little longer. I didn't want to take too much time here, though. Just a quick message for you. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope there was something here for you, and thank you for listening. If you're new, please remember to like the video, share if you feel inspired, drop me a comment. I sure would love to hear from you guys, and I do appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Take care.